guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Foodexpertchi. Today I'm going to talk about the Taiwanese midnight snack, 宵夜 culture. And then we're also going to do a taste test on two flavors of the same kind of popular 宵夜. Alright guys, so without further ado, since this video is going to be about food, let's close our eyes and pray. Amen. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about the Taiwanese midnight snack culture, 宵夜. So in Taiwan, we usually have dinner during 5 to 6:30, 7 p.m., something like that. And after that, we usually watch TV or do some more like chill stuff. Or for students, students might do their homework or study for tests, or families spend time together during that, after dinner time. And then for some people, around 9:30, 10 p.m. or even later, some people get a little bit hungry. And when they get hungry, usually for most people it's not like super duper hungry. Maybe they get a little bit hungry right before bed, and they don't want to go to bed on an empty or a little bit empty stomach. So they have something called 宵夜. And 宵夜 means a midnight snack. It's not necessarily eaten during or around midnight, but because people have 宵夜after dinner, we call it like midnight snack, 宵夜. So in Taiwan, for some people, they have fruit. Some have like little like biscuits, cookies, or something small. Whereas some people go for bigger meals. But because it's already pretty late, most people don't have the time or the energy for cooking like a whole table full of dishes, or not even a more elaborate or like a real meal. So what they do is they eat instant noodles, 泡面. This is something that is, well, in comparison to having something more official like rice and vegetables and meat, having instant noodles, 泡面, is something unhealthier than like proper meals. But because it's simple, it's cheap, it's easy to make, and it's filling, a lot of people eat 泡面 for 宵夜. So today I'm going to be doing two taste tests. Well, these two are both very popular among Taiwanese people. They're like very common flavors of instant noodles, 泡面, and they're very popular for midnight snacks. But as a Taiwanese, I myself have never ever had these two, and I feel a little bit bad about it because a lot of my friends say, you have never had these two flavors before? Really? Yeah, I get that a lot, but yeah, seriously, I've never ever had these two flavors, and I don't even know why. To me, it doesn't make sense either, but that's the case. So today I'm going to break that fact. I'm going to eat them for the very first time, and that time is right in front of you with you on camera. So guys, these two flavors that I have been talking about are these are two very iconic Taiwanese instant noodles, 维力炸酱面 and 满汉大餐. Woo! Finally, guys. Okay, we're gonna start with this. This is something that is lighter in flavor in comparison to this one. So let's do this. Finally. 维力炸酱面，维力炸酱 Mian. Okay. So this one actually, it comes with 2 bowls. And according to my understanding, let's open it first, okay? Here we go. Ugh. Oh. No, wait. I lost one. Okay, so when you open it, you can see this is the one that fell out. This is soup, tang bao. So this is actually for this bowl, or this bowl is for this. You add this and then you add hot water and then you get soup. And you also have this. This is the flavor with a lot of oil in it. And you get the noodles, which is easy to understand. Okay, so noodles. Okay, just gonna put it right in here. Let's add hot water. For being environmentally friendly, I'm gonna put this here into a porcelain bowl, and then just because I can save this for more like emergency purposes. Okay, so now here you can see the noodles. I'm going to wash it. You'll see what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna put hot water in here first. Okay, not that much because I'm going to wash the noodles. Chopsticks quite. Ooh. Come on. Maybe a little bit more water would be better. Okay, let's add more hot water. Okay, now it's better. More water. You can see that the water is pretty yellow. I'm gonna wash it just because I heard that it's healthier and cleaner that way, because you never know what kind of oil they put in it. I know still it's pretty unhealthy, and this is not gonna make it any healthier. It's just, I prefer washing the noodles first. Okay, so I'm not going to, as you can see, the noodles are still quite hard, so I'm just gonna pour the hot water out, yeah, just to kind of wash it. Same thing again, this time I just have to make sure that the noodles are cooked thoroughly, like that. Okay, the noodles are soft. Okay. Oh, it's so hot. You can probably tell that I'm an amateur. But yeah, we learn things, you know. People learn things. Yeah, I think they're okay. Alright, let's pour the hot water. Oh. Okay. All right, now let's add the sauce or the seasoning. Done. One arm. Now soup, tang bao, soup. Okay. Very unhealthy looking, but that's the way it is. Hot water. Here we go. It smells really good, but very chemical-like. Alright, that is it. Alright, let's take this bowl Oh god, please don't be too hot. Please don't be too hot. Please don't be too hot. Okay, that's it. Ta-da! Midnight snack. 宵夜number 1. 维力炸酱面。面。汤。Ta-da! Well, I think I should stir it a little bit. So, stir. Gosh, this looks so unhealthy, but let's do a taste test. So let's go. Let's eat, guys. Gosh, I'm so excited. Let's eat this soup first. Oh my god. It tastes a little bit fishy, very salty, very chemical-like. But also quite good. It's just very, 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 very fake. Now, let's taste these noodles. Oh my gosh. Bon appetit! The first word that jumps into my mind is it's very salty. It's very heavy in flavor. It almost tastes like drinking soy sauce. It's very, 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 very heavy in flavor. It's very salty. That's why they need to give us a bowl of soup. The noodles are very chewy, but the sauce is very heavy in flavor. It's a teeny tiny bit spicy. You get that spicy kick in your throat after swallowing it. But it has this magic that doesn't allow you to stop eating. I would give this set maybe a 6.5 out of 10. It is not bad. It is very rich in flavor, but it tastes a little bit too heavy and too chemical-like to me. So yeah, all right. This is my first. Okay, I'm gonna take a last bite. Fine, one more. Fine, it's getting better and better. It's not as bad as you think. It's just very rich in flavor. The noodles are quite chewy, but still to me, it's a little bit too heavy in flavor. And this soup is just very, very chemical-like. You know, I gave this set together a 6.5 out of 10, but I heard that some people would make this like a soup noodle. So I'm gonna add these noodles to that soup just to see if it's like better in the form of soup noodles. Here it is, experiment 1. sorry guys, but I really like it better this way. So now the noodles are no longer that heavy in flavor, but the soup becomes more flavorful and less chemical-like. I know it's still chemical, but it does not taste like chemical-like anymore. So if you put these noodles into the soup, I would give this whole noodle soup, tang mian, a 7.5 out of 10. So that's like a huge improvement. All right, guys, let's move on to the next flavor. So again, the cooking process. All right, people, so here is our new friend here, Manhan Da Tan. This is in the flavor of, oh, it says here, beef flavor instant noodles. So you guys know that Taiwan is very famous for beef noodles, 牛肉面. Beef noodles, 牛肉面. And, well, it's very delicious. There's no doubt for that. But it's not that easy to get beef noodles, especially freshly cooked ones, at night. So that means it's very difficult for people who crave beef noodles for midnight snacks. What was I saying? So it's not very easy for people who crave beef noodles, 牛肉面, for midnight snacks to get freshly cooked beef noodles. And cooking fresh beef noodles or beef noodles from scratch is not that easy. It usually takes a lot of time to get that brew, that stock. So get the stew. What did I say? What is happening to me? What time is it? Okay, maybe that explains why. All right, anyway, so for people who crave beef noodles and can't get them, they can turn to instant noodles. So you can see that this is a more advanced one, because as you can see from the packaging, you can see like here are 2 lines, and that means you open this to that line right there. Like here are the lines. You just open this packaging until here. Alright, so what you get, ooh, this is very fancy. Beef is right here in this packaging here. And then you also get seasoning. Seasoning here. It says that you can adjust the amount you add to your beef noodles according to your personal preference. And then this is the dried powder. And here you can see the noodles. These noodles are pretty yellow. We're doing the same thing. We're gonna switch. I don't think we can switch it. I'm gonna try to find a big bowl as big as this one. And if I can, I'm going to move these noodles to a bowl. If I can, I'm gonna leave them right in here. And of course, we're gonna wash the noodles. Lucky enough, I was able to find a big bowl. I'm gonna put these noodles right, oh, that's not a lot of noodles, right here. Pour these, save this for emergency purposes. Okay, let's add hot water. I know this is not exactly a bowl, but this is the closest I can find. Ooh, these noodles look appetizing. Okay, I'm gonna add hot water. Let's go. Let's go get hot water. Ooh, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, 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 hot. Ooh, you can see from the water, it's quite oily. Let's wait a little bit for these to becomes softer. Okay guys, so I think these noodles have softened up a little bit, so I'm gonna pour these. Oh my gosh, the water's quite oily. Okay, I'm gonna pour this out and put, what am I talking about? I'm going to pour the hot water out and add new hot water into this bowl. Is the most iconic moment. Okay, now this is the seasoning. I'm gonna add the powder first. Oh, it smells really nice, very pepper-like in here, like black pepper, so I'm afraid that I might have to sneeze at some point. Okay, now we have come to the most iconic moment where you can see actual beef. Oh. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Beef. Oh, wow. Nice. Wow. Okay, look at that. This is like an actual piece of beef. Wow. Okay, now hot water. OMG, this is an actual piece of beef. Oh. Goodbye, beef. That's okay, because I have another one, I think. Where is it? There. I have this, but this is my last piece. Why? Oh, I don't think this is beef. No, this is not beef. What on earth have I done? Where? Oh, here. This is the tiny piece of beef that I've got left. Alright, people. Let's go eat, shall we? Yeah, let's go. I don't know if I already mentioned, I just took a shower and actually ready in my PJs, so this fits this midnight snack, 宵夜 theme, perfectly, right? Okay, now. It smells really nice in here, very rich in flavor. Obviously, I wouldn't expect it to be natural flavors, but it smells quite good. So if you're really craving beef noodles, this could help you satisfy your cravings, especially in the middle of the night when you can't really get anything else. So this is quite good and convenient. Of course, it's not very healthy. The noodles are a lot thinner than I thought, because usually if you go to a restaurant that serves beef noodles, the noodles are a lot thicker. This, however, is a lot thinner. This isn't bad, this is different. Now let's taste the soup. spicy. The soup is actually not very rich in flavor. It is spicy, but it does not have that strong beefy flavor that you can usually taste in like real beef noodles. In Japan, if you really enjoy the noodles that you're eating, you have to make like very loud sounds to make people around you know that you're enjoying the noodles. So even if you're not really enjoying the noodles, you're supposed to make that sound anyway, because when the cook is around and you're not making that sound, that actually makes them feel very sad, upset, frustrated sometimes even. And a lot of Taiwanese people have that same habit. So I personally don't do that because I think it's very loud and I don't like that sound, but I would like to try to be polite now, so let's do this. I'm sorry if I'm annoying you. This is not what I usually do. Okay, cheers. That's not working for me. I think I have soup in my nostril. So far, I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed in this one because, first of all, I don't think the noodles are as chewy. And then I don't really taste the beef flavor in the soup. It's spicy, but not very rich in beef flavor. And so I'm not that fond of this flavor. But now we're gonna taste the beef. Maybe it's gonna make it taste better. It's actually real beef. Oh my gosh. This is like real beef, like 100% real beef. Okay. Well, this beef really is very, very, very cool. This beef is actual beef. Spicy. You taste the fiber, you taste the meat. It's a little bit saltier than the usual beef that appears in beef noodles, but it's actually quite good. There are only 4 pieces in one bowl. This beef noodle really needs the beef. Alright guys, that was it for today. I tasted 2 flavors of beef noodles. 维力炸酱面 and 满汉大餐 维力炸酱面 满汉大餐 I have to say that I personally am not very used to this midnight snack 宵夜 culture. I personally don't eat that very often, maybe once or twice in my lifetime, if you don't count this time, of course. I usually eat later. I eat around 7-8 p.m. I mean, dinner I eat at around 7 or 8 p.m. So it's usually not that early, and that's why I don't really feel hungry before I go to bed. I go to bed at around 12, maybe 1, very, very occasionally at around 2 a.m. But I barely ever feel hungry. Even if I do, I usually suck it up because I just don't think that going to bed on a full stomach is such a healthy or comfortable thing. So I personally don't really eat 宵夜, but I was very, very happy and privileged to be able to finally taste the food items that most of my people, Taiwanese people, eat in their daily lives. These two instant noodles are not only for midnight snacks. You can eat them for lunch, for dinner. I don't really recommend it for breakfast. And if you can eat healthy, like natural food, then go for it. This instant noodle category isn't something that you're supposed to eat on a regular basis. This video is not sponsored, obviously not. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have the habit of eating midnight snacks. If you do, please let me know what. If you don't, please let me know if you would feel comfortable eating midnight snacks and why. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I couldn't ask for better subscribers. So thank you so much for your support and love. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, click that subscribe button down below, and also click on that bell icon so it goes ding dong whenever I post, so you guys can get a notification from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I also have my social media platforms. I have Facebook and Instagram. All the information is in the description box down below. Check it out, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my social media. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you guys. See you guys very soon. Bye guys. Love you guys. Bye. See ya. Bye. Oh, my hand is not long enough. Bye guys. Guys, as smart as I am, I forgot to put this into the beef noodles, which means I didn't get to taste this, but this is oil, so I'm assuming this is only going to influence the texture. I don't know, but hopefully this is not going to make a great difference. Be careful and make sure that you added every single thing into your beef noodles before you actually eat them. This is what I learned. I guess so, yeah. Lucky enough, lucky enough,